Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Long Dark. I'm KirkSteven, and welcome back to DeadWorld. We're in the main hangar at Foresaken Airfield. Happy New Year to everybody. Today is January 1st, 2025, as we record this for context. We got a lot of coal. Not crazy on food, but we do have one. This is important. We're gonna need that. Okay. Let's go. Oh, good Lord. Sloshing like Lady on Poltergeist. I'm gonna take a peek out the door here. It sounds windy, but that's deceiving. Okay. Well, it's definitely not pretty out here. $36. Good Lord. Man, we don't have much. Teas are just a hot commodity right now. Is this thing empty? Oh, we got one tea. So we got 3 coffees and 4 teas. We are just we're not in the best shape for teas, are we? Okay, so here is what I'm doing at the moment. Drop this. We can drop this. We can even drop 2 of those coffees. And let's drop 3 of these teas. I don't necessarily want to take them with me. Cloth may not be a bad idea because we can collect enough sticks, and if we have to, we can always build an emergency shelter. Drop that. And we're definitely going to drop some of this coal here. Let's drop 16 coal. Keep the accelerant. That's going to be super important. We'll keep the books. In fact, I'm trying to think I think that trailer, the cargo master trailer, had a bunch of books in it. I thought there was another place where there were some books. Anything we can break down crates for extra wood. Oh, did we check this? I don't remember now. Yes, we did. We were pretty thorough. I was thinking I hadn't checked everything fairly thorough. I know there's some things outside we haven't checked. Keep the pry bar. That will be important. We don't need those. We may end up making acorn coffee out of that just so we have some more hot drinks to drink at some point. I know we wanted to make those pies, but I don't know if it's going to be possible at this point. And I'd rather utilize them for something important rather than waste them for something we're not going to be able to make or hang on to them too long. Okay. Yeah, we're warm. Right, let's see how far we can get. I know it's super cold out here and we're going to freeze quickly. Oh, actually, this isn't bad. We ought to go... Maybe we should go try and do what we were going to do. We're still super slow. Noisy crows. It's midday, so we probably ought to utilize the weather to go do what we're going to do. Okay, empty. Nothing over here. Okay. Nope. I know sprinting eats up calories and what have you, but we need to warm up. What's in here? Shoes? Don't need to warm up completely, just need to warm up some. It's empty, we've been in here. Put this one down here. Aw, man, no goodies. I think got one more car to look at. Yeah, I know, you're cold. That's the problem with everything we do. We have to do it in a hurry.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Come on, get inside here. Warm up. I don't think we grabbed the water out here, and I was doing this on purpose. Take all this. And
I'd
take
eat snow
this.
if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
But Astrid, I'm giving you the wonderful flavor of toilet water. It's the in thing. I thought that looked out of place. It's floating. The bathroom sign is floating. Yeah, it says exit. That's funny. I'd say that the safe house customization still needs a little bit of tweaking. So hopefully when Hinterland and them get back from the holidays, they'll be able to tweak some more on the fixes. But until then... Let's do a really quick passing of time. And then we're gonna... Can't remember if we touched any of these or not. I know that we've done some, but not all. Easy, girl. Trying to manage your cold.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, I agree. Did we check these? Yes, we did. I know you're cold.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
This is probably not worth the time, but I'm going to do it anyway. Not even a bag of jerky. You jerks.
I could eat anything.
Okay, before it gets any later, here is the grand game plan. We know we need resources. Now, this is laying into two things that were discussed. Why do we sound so heavy? What are we lugging around that's just... Can we drop some of this nonsense? I just feel like I'm carrying 1,000 pounds and we're underweight. So, last week's episode, one of my dear friends and longtime viewers, Humble Tracker, made a comment about how coming to Foresaken Airfield was risky. And I agree with him. It was a roll of the dice. I could have gone to Drift Island. I could have come over here. I was hoping to come over here to get resources. I was starting to think that the resources weren't going to happen, but got another little bit of a helpful aid on Monday prior to recording to this. Jitwire released her DeadWorld episode where she was in the same area and she went up over here and got a whole bunch of acorns. So it got me thinking that maybe there are more resources over here than I'm realizing. And to be completely transparent, I came over here on a test run to make sure I knew where I was going and to take advantage of where all the resources were. So I realized that if I come down here, there's a nice little spot of cattails. There's a couple there. And here's some more here. Now, the thing that helps about doing the test run is, one, I'm not that familiar with Forsaken Airfield. This is kind of like HRV. And the other thing is that it gives me a chance to do this efficiently and not make too many mistakes. And at this stage in the game, with this particular run, having so many days in it and so much at stake, I didn't want to screw up any more than I had to. So, instead of burning teas to come over here, I thought, what if we do this from a standpoint of we... Oh, I didn't bring a can. Darn. So much for making water. What if we utilize fire? We've got a ton of coal. And so what I intend to do is I'll make this fire. It's a longer than I wanted it to be. I should have brought something to make water with, even if we didn't really need it. But here, we'll just do this. There we go. So see, even as the weather gets inclement, this is
Anything right now.
pretty safe. Now what we can do is grab some sticks here. We need to feed Astrid. But if we walk to our furthest spot, even as cold as it is, we can grab a few cattails, go back, warm up. grab a few things, and warm up. Now, for my test run, there really wasn't much to get too excited about going any further than this. So if you go that way and around the corner, there's really not much for cattails to get excited about. So this is a good spot. And then there's another spot on the river across from the control tower. In fact, eat those, Astrid. So now we can just go back over here. We can warm up. Come back, harvest the other cattails, back and forth. This saves our precious teas. The second part of this is going to come with what I hope will be clear weather. If we get it. We may have no choice but to fight through foggy weather or whatever, but I think I have a plan of action as to how to get to Drift Island and give myself places to hunker down if necessary. So, again, I've kind of plotted this all out ahead of time. The one thing I am going to change from last week is I think I'm going to go and grab the radio after all. Now, watching Jetwire do her run, she tried to get the Omega bunker, blah, 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 blah. The Omega bunker, God, I cannot say that word today, to fire off, and it wouldn't work for her. But this still may work in Langston. We're going to go to the ZOC next, and we might be able to get lucky with weather, and we might be able to do something similar to this, where we can stay warm, and we can get to the helicopter, and we can get to that. I think there's one up from the, like the bunkhouse where the miners stayed. You know what? I just saw something. Let's take this, and we'll keep it here for emergencies. Alright, let's go grab some more of these. So my thinking was, let's use the coal in strategic places and use them to get this stuff done like this, because if not, we're not going to get these resources. We need as many of them as we can. My plan of attack to get to Drift Island is going to take us by a lot more cattails. I don't know how much we're going to be able to harvest, depending on how cold it is. And I have a feeling what we're feeling right now is the norm. So it's going to be strategic fires, keep warm, and try not to use teas until we have to. Now, if we can collect some more teas, that's great. Keep building this up. It's helping us stay here longer. A couple more. In fact, let's just get it down to a flat 50 here. We don't have to worry about eating for a few minutes. So the wind's picking up. There's your hot fire, Astrid. Okay, that did not last that long. That's good. And in fact, let's see if we can move this operation upstairs. And go get those acorns. And any teas that might be up there. Come on. And I'm basically just pulling sticks out of his fires. What I would call this. There's some decent torches in here. Alright, don't drink it. Just take it with us. Oops, you know what? Take one more torch. Let's see if we can keep it lit. So now what I want to do is go basically right above us here. And there's a whole bunch of oak trees. And that's the thing that I learned from Jitwire's run. She went up there and did the same thing. She went up there. I don't remember her coming down here. This was something that I stumbled upon while I was running around looking. But my hope is the calories that we get from these two spaces. And then if we can do even another one over by the control tower, over there by the river. This might give us a little bit more food resources to move about in. We've got quite a bit of coal. And we're going to use that resource to our advantage. No precious mushroom there, huh? See if we can't find a nice little spot here that might stay protected. Oh, good. This will work. I thought this looked pretty good in my walkthrough. So we're going to add one coal. Essentially all my stick. See if that's enough. Come on. Good. All right. Grab some more sticks and heat up this fire some more.
The sun is setting.
Yeah.
A lot colder soon.
It is setting.
My fingers feel numb.
Yeah, I didn't give you a chance to warm up as much as I should have. Tell you what. How about this? Let's harvest a few of these sticks and warm up this fire just a little bit. I'd like to get away with not having to use coal if I don't have to, but if we have to, we have to. I'm not worried about it. One thing we don't have is the T's to lean on. You know what? Do one more. In fact, I should put that T down again. Just in case we get caught in a real problem. Okay, you stay warm. Now how are we doing, Astrid? Feels like 19. There we go. Now we're heating up 3. Last little time. Let's see if we can keep the torch lit. This will help keep us just a bit warmer. Okay, those are all done. How about up here? Any goodies up here? Oh, those are picked clean. Here's one. Let's see if we can get this one here, and then we'll head back and warm up. Ooh, there's a T over there.
I can't feel my feet.
Hurry, Astrid, hurry. Even if it blows out our fire. Must have gotten really cold. I'm not going to toy around with this. Whoops, I didn't really mean to cancel that. Alright, I don't know this is going to stick, but we're going to take it anyway. Oh, over there. Definitely want that mushroom. Okay, we lost the torch. Ooh, it's a whole T here. Well, at least my fire spot was a good one. Get a drink, Astrid. We are getting tired. And just that quickly, it changes. I'm cool with the snow. It's just the wind is what really makes it hard. Alright, let's make sure we got everything. As the vision can't see everything as easily when it's this dark.
I'm starving.
I know. Do nothing but starve you. Okay, I think we checked this one up here already. You're all good. Yeah, we already been up here. I remember this drop off. Okay, we got our keys from over there. How about over here? We got a few seconds. It's the roadway. Oh, come on. Don't get lost in a chunky spot and then freeze to death. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. This is what we did this for. So we wouldn't burn up peas. Okay.
Full rest suit, I'm gonna faint.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let's work on some more acorns to warm up, and then we're going to head back to the airfield and go rest. And maybe we can pull off our second part of this. Get fully warmed up. Alright, we're just going to take that. Take this. And head back home. No, pick up the stick, Astrid. Oh, there goes our fire again. Got all those. Holster that torch. All right. Stay with me, Astrid. Stay with me. There we go. Now let's take a nap. And hope the weather is decent tomorrow. So how'd we come out on that? I didn't check beforehand. I should have. I think we were in the 40s, so we probably picked up 15-ish. Because I ate 5. I'm going to eat some more now, or eat some food now at least. Alright, tell you what. Drink this. So take some weight off of us. Let's eat some of our precious cattails. I think the biggest problem with where we're at isn't a lack of food. It's can we harvest the food? Because in the river right there and where we went, there's even on DeadWorld, it's set to such minimal standard that finding the cattails is not hard. It's can you stay warm long enough to do this? Now, when we go to leave here, I won't be able to carry such light quantities. We're going to have to take some of this stuff with us. Like, we're definitely going to take coal, and we're definitely going to want some of this other stuff, too. So we're going to be heavier than we want to be. And we're also going to be trying to cut across open territory at some point, which we will probably have to burn some teas. So. All right. With that, let's go ahead and sleep for 118 days. Is how we start the new year. All right, there we go, Asper. We're getting there. Do I get a drink? Let's sleep 2 more hours. We might not be fully rested, but I don't think we're going to do anything just yet. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I think we're going to move. I'm going to move our operation down to that blue trailer. We can set stuff back down again there. But there's going to be more cattails in the river. Need that, that. Thermos, this and this. Where are we at weight-wise? Oh, we're not too bad.
I wonder if I could drop any of this gear.
Now I know we're heavy. But not by much. And a lot of this is stuff that, I mean, we can harvest some of this stuff. In fact, this is probably not a bad task to be doing at the moment, because we need the sticks. And the sun being a little higher in the sky is going to make, hopefully, for a warmer day. And not a blizzard. Okay. Leaving the fat behind. And we're going to shed weight because we're going to shed water and we're going to shed coal as we do this. So let's head to the tower and go grab the radio. Now, the other thing that made me decide to take the radio is that when, again, watching Jitwire grab it, the thing doesn't weigh anything. There's 0 weight. So why not take it? Why not? Why don't we take it to the ZOC and we get lucky? If we go back to the main area, if there's anything close enough that we can possibly utilize and make this all happen. And we may have to fix that tower here to get all this started, so
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
we may have to start us a fire right there and repair that thing, but there's a remote possibility that we might be able to put this to good use in the ZOC and maybe in the main world. But the nice thing is it doesn't weigh anything. The other thing it might do is provide us with decent weather. Because it should produce an aurora, which will be windy. But see, there's 0 kilograms. Doesn't weigh anything. So why not take it? Just in case. We may never use it. It may just be a token in our pocket. But it doesn't weigh anything. And if we can do the 2 outdoor items in Langston and open up We checked all this, right? Okay. Yeah, if we can get those two outdoor things and open up that other part of the mine, why not? I mean, hey, it's our spare bedroll. Come on. How cold is cold? 32. Hang in there, Astrid. I have an idea. Probably not a great idea, but I don't know if this is going to last long enough. All right. Don't use that. Don't use that either.
Come on, little fire. Sure getting cold.
Oh, not warm in here. Not warm in here. We'll let that fire warm up just a bit.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh, come on. We want to take this back to Broken Railroad. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Battery is in awesome shape. Okay, perfect. The fire is keeping us just warm. So as long as the wind doesn't come along and blow it out, maybe we can get this done. Come on, get in here. We have repairs to do, Astrid. Make it happen. Right. Way to go, Astrid. Ooh, I almost forgot to turn it on. There we go. Oh, we can make acorn bannock? Hmm. We're not exactly warming up very quickly doing this. Our fire is not hot enough.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, you're feeling it. But it's a beautiful day. We need to go. Come on, the trailer's right here. Go inside, lighten the load. See if we can't make good of our nice weather for the 20 seconds it's going to be here. Come on, let's go. Get inside.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Oh, go. Okay. Let's drop you. Keep that. Drop this. We'll keep 2. Get rid of the wires. Also got this. Make sure we load up our lantern before we go. We aren't warmed up yet, are we? Walking out here like, oh, we're great. We can do fine here. There we go. No need to crouch. Oh, the wind. How troublesome you are. Doesn't look too exciting down that way. So let's get over here, and I see one cattail.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Yeah, you may have mentioned it. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
You know what? Just do it.
Do I? If
Oh,
at home,
I left
warm up soon.
the pots and pans behind. Big gum. Come on, fire. Please don't blow out just yet. There we go.
Man, I could eat
Must be a high emission price for one cattail. I know we plucked a few other ones from over here, but I don't know how far over we came. I think we headed up right there. Well, that was very expensive cattail. Now, how do you know?
Starting to feel numb.
Okay, we're back by the fire. We're back by the fire. Then again, how do you know? How do you know? If anything, we're outside. I'm not hunkered down inside away from everything. Got some acorns. And some lovely bannock. All right. Didn't look like there was much over here, but we'll walk a little further and see. Oh, here they are. They're hiding over here. Okay, this paid a little better price. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to all of these. I see this one. I see one in front of me and one over there, and I don't know that this is a good idea. As we are going to get cold. Yep, they just got expensive again. Come on, Astrid, run. Are we going to have to build a second fire? We may just have to.
It's so cold. Think.
I know. Yeah, it's way over there. All right, we're going to pay a price. Boy, I hope Langston is very, very kind to us. Looks like our fire may be out, too. Still warm. There we go. Got a stick out of it. Maybe we can warm up enough to get up the embankment here and into the trailer. Yeah, these cattails were costly. There we go.
I need to find food.
We will in a minute. All right. I think we'll be good. Let's go up this way. Probably a little more costly than I wanted it to be, but we knew this region was going to be rough, and I knew I wasn't going to get out of it completely unscathed. So,
My fingers feel numb.
yeah, how badly did we get hurt? Down to 79. That's not the end of the world. Oh, I guess we would need the lantern too, huh? Not much need for it. Damn, it's so heavy. Too bad you couldn't siphon that off into these little ones here to use for accelerant. If there's a way to do it, I don't know how to. Okay, so let's eat some of these expensive cattails. Get a drink. Now we should have access to a few more cattails on the route that I plan to take. Let's see what things look like here. We're probably going to need to sleep a good amount. I'm going to take a peek here. Yeah, I'd rather not travel in this if I didn't have to. How are things holding up here? I know we've been out in the weather here. Not bad. Let's repair this while we can. Let's sleep for 3. There's the Aurora. So how windy are we?
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Still pretty windy. At least it'll be clear. Clear and windy. Alright. I'm going to turn down the wind a little bit here. Okay, so here's my game plan. We've got this surveyor's house that's burned down with a fireplace. The idea was to go there, set up a fire, and go down in the river. And then from there, we can go to the place to hunker down, out of the wind, and take sleep. I don't know that we're going to get to that game plan on this episode. We are right up against the hour, and that's going to be a doozy because I'm hoping to gather as many cattails as we can. We may have to do a couple of fires, but we've got enough coal. If we can tuck the fires into some nice spots, like the fireplace works really well, shouldn't blow out. You can put a fire inside the helicopter, so that'll give us some space. There's also a little, like a cave or nook where there's already a fireplace set up, some possibility of some tea material. So what's really going to kill us is the walk from the helicopter to Drift Island. That one we're probably going to have to use our reishi teas to stay warm. And I'm thinking we'll start with the baked potato and we'll drink the teas. Hopefully we won't get too cold. And we survived the trip. But I think until the next episode, though, go ahead and craft all this stuff. How many T's we have? Oops. Not that. Not that. Wrong button.
Oh, I'm starving.
Okay, we've got 1 T there. And a couple of coffees. We've got some stuff to make some acorn stuff. We've got our 3 T's, 4 T's here. We have 4. So maybe between the potato, which is down here somewhere, and all that, we can make this work. But it's not going to be pretty. Not in a long shot. So I'll tell you what. Go ahead and eat the potato chips. And let's eat some cattails. And we'll take a nap. See what things look like. The one nice thing is with the Aurora, we get clear weather, but I'd like to be a little better rested. One more. You know what? Just keep eating. I keep having to remind myself that it doesn't matter. Your stomach is a gas tank, just like on your car. It doesn't matter. Okay. Drink. Let's sleep for 4 hours. See where this puts us. Okay, we're almost rested. We almost had a whole day. Wow. 1 episode, a whole day. Let's call it. All right. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but at least part of the game plan has worked. Some of those cattails were a little more expensive than I wanted it to be, but I think what we're going to have to do is, like I said, it doesn't look like we're going to get very far, but if we utilize strategic little hubs to warm up from, I think that's going to do our best. We can lighten our load a little bit there by the fireplace, move out, go grab cattails, come back, warm up, back and forth, back and forth. Save those teas and that potato for the last push to get to Drift Island. Now, don't expect much at Drift Island, but it's just basically stepping stones. Then we work back our way to the cave that leads to the zone of contamination. So from that point, who knows what happens. But anyway, thank you again all for watching. Appreciate the support. And we'll catch you on the next one.